All right, what's up, everybody? Sharaj Singh here again, founder and CEO of Six Figure Ad Funnels. Today, we're going to talk about why business coaches sell you organic marketing. It's going to be a fun one. So, let's go over the first thing, right? What is organic marketing? To put simply, well, let's start with what is marketing, right? Marketing is a combination of direct response and branding. What is direct response? What is branding? Direct response is basically copywriting and advertising designed to get somebody to take action now. It is designed to influence people emotionally so that they're in a state of curiosity, gullibility, and just easy to influence for the most part. You can use their emotions and their pains to actually manipulate them ethically, ideally, to actually take the action that you want them to take. Branding is creating an online persona. Who am I? What are my values? What are my mission statements? All that stuff. It's like you create your online personality, right? Marketing is a combination of the two. So organic marketing is basically a fancy way of saying how to market without advertising. How to advertise for free. Free, right? I put free in quotes because you still have to pay for it. You just pay for it with time instead of money, which honestly I think is significantly more valuable. I would rather pay for things with money and keep my time rather than pay for things with time and keep my money. But that's just me, right? Let's go over why they do it. So when you actually look at it, it's like, what is organic marketing? Well, when you know marketing is I have to pay people money to advertise my brand in a way that will elicit direct response. And if it doesn't work, then I've lost money. And also people think of ads as something, the way that they think of sales, it's like, oh, slimy, slick charmer oil salesman or whatever, right? It's like, I don't want to run ads. I'm not a scammer. I'm not all this marketing, like whatever people think. I don't even know what people think. I don't think like that anymore. It's been like 2 years since I thought like that. But people will typically just be against running ads. For one, it costs money. Two, people look at ads negatively, like they perceive advertising as something negative, which is entirely false. If we didn't have advertising, you wouldn't even know what half of the things that exist are. You wouldn't know about iPhones or Nike or movie trailers. You wouldn't know about Marvel movies if they didn't advertise their movies before the launch. Anyways, we're getting completely off topic. There's a reason why people are drawn to organic marketing. Oh, wow, organic. It just sounds so, organic. Like, what is organic? Like, you think of it as like healthy, like organic cashews, organic eggs, organic milk. Oh, it's healthier. It's non-GMO. Like, that's what your brain subconsciously thinks when it hears organic. Oh, it's healthier. And if you're looking at advertising as something negative, and then you see organic marketing, subconsciously, you might not realize it's happening, but subconsciously, you think that it's better. You think that it's like healthier in some way. When in reality, what is organic marketing actually? It is doing exactly what you would pay ad spend for, but you do it for free. Like, instead of paying money to leverage social media platforms to market your brand for you, you do everything yourself through content that you have to create, and you spend your time to do it instead. Why is that an issue, right? Well, if you're trying to build a business, or even if you're not trying to build a business, if you're alive, if you're a human being alive watching this video and you're not dead, your time is the most valuable asset you have in your life. Money you can make back. You make 100 grand today, you lose it tomorrow, you still have all of the time left in your life to make as much money as you possibly can. Time does not come back. Once time is gone, it's gone. If you're 43 right now, the last 43 years are gone and they're never coming back. And you're 43 years closer to the end of your life. You can't get that back. There's nothing you can do to get more time. That's finite. If you're 15 and you are an idiot and you don't have anything going for yourself, you can choose to educate yourself now and leverage the rest of your time wisely. Because if you don't, then you lose it. You can do the same thing with money, but the thing is, if you choose not to do that with money, you can always pay somebody to do it. But you can't do that with time. If you lose your time, it's gone. Now here's the dirty little secret that business coaches don't tell you. All of these guys, they have like a 90-day mentoring program, right? 90 days equals 10K. 90 days, make 10K a month. Show you how to make 10K a month as whatever your thing is, online coach, agency owner, consultant, course creator, freelancer, service for whatever they sold you, right? 90 days, you'll make 10K a month. You'll know how to make 10K a month consistently after 90 days. If you don't, because they'll never give you a refund money back guarantee. Some people will, very few people will, and then the contract will put a loophole. By the way, we don't guarantee results. If you don't hit these ridiculous numbers, you sent 3,000 DMs and you submitted 58 recorded sales calls, the guarantee is void, right? They'll put this in the contracts, and 95% of people will never hit those numbers because they don't take it that seriously. They get demotivated, they're not disciplined, they're not thinking like an entrepreneur immediately. Because who is this marketed to? This is marketed to beginners. This is marketed to beginners. Beginners don't think like an entrepreneur. They don't have the work ethic and the hustle of an experienced, disciplined entrepreneur, right? The guarantee they give, 90 days equals 10K or free coaching until you hit it. Now, this sounds good on paper, but what does this actually mean? If we can't deliver you the results that you promised in the amount of time that we promised, then we will take more of your time to keep telling you the exact same things we told you that didn't work over and over again until you either give up or it magically works. Now, I know I'm painting a little bit of a dystopian picture here. Not every single business coach is like this. Some of them actually care about you. Some of them want you to get results. But the thing is, they don't actually change what they teach you. Like, if you put in the work and you actually hustled and you did the work and it didn't work, and you didn't make 10K in 90 days, or maybe you did, but it's just extremely difficult and it took you all of this time and energy and effort and hustle, and you're like, I worked 14 hours a day every day for the last 8 to 10 weeks and now I'm burning out and I barely made 10K, and they're like, well, keep hustling. And if you want an easier way to do this, then buy our upsell program. Because what is this? 90 days and 10K or free coaching until you hit it? Well, this usually is group coaching, right? This is not one-on-one. They never give you one-on-one coaching. Nobody is ever like, we will work with you one-on-one every single week for free until we make sure that you hit 10K. No, it's like we have our 6 group coaching calls with our expert coaches. Each of these coaches is an expert coach that has their own business. Most of the coaches don't actually have their own business. They just say that, it's just marketing, right? Put you in the group coaching. Half the coaches you speak to are not at the same level as the face of the company. It's kind of a mess, right? And if you don't hit the results, then they just blame it on you. Oh, well, you didn't execute, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. When in reality, the stuff that they taught you isn't good enough to take you to 10K. Now, it sounds stupid simple, right? All you have to do is send messages on social media and post content, and in 90 days you'll make 10K and you can quit your job. That sounds amazing, right? If you're in a 9 to 5 and you hate your job and you're like, all I have to do is text people on social media and I make money, that sounds really easy. And they have a good closer, so they close you and they take your money. Then you get in the program and you're like, yo, this is harder than I thought. And if you give up, if you quit, if you don't hit the KPIs that they put in the contract, then the guarantee is voided. No refund, right? Or free coaching until you do. Now, here's what happens. You spend all of your time doing what they told you to do, learning, I'm not going to say the wrong way to do it, but learning an unscalable, inefficient way to make money, right? Because if you want to run $1 million company, you're not going to send cold DMs and just post on social media all day. Granted, you will post on social media when you're building a brand, and you will DM people when you have a DM funnel, but it's not going to be like cold outreach and all that stuff, right? It's not going to be post in Facebook groups. Like, you'll have your own Facebook group that you posted that people are coming into from your ads. Anyways, it's super easy to fulfill, right? Like, why is it super easy to fulfill? Just 5 to 6 group coaching calls a week plus video course. It's like, oh, we have all of this, everything that you need to make 10K every single month for the rest of your life. All you need to do, watch the video course, show up to the group coaching calls, do what we say, and send people messages on social media. Now again, I'm not saying that this doesn't work. It does work. I have done this. I started here. I got results from this. But it's so inefficient. Why would you spend 13 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week, messaging people on social media, getting on sales calls with mostly unqualified prospects, because if you're doing cold outreach and you don't have an online presence of a strong, disciplined, experienced entrepreneur with a big brand and a lot of value, and you don't have ads running, people won't take you that seriously. They just won't. There's a reason that Chuck from Target can't make a 5K sale and Alex Hormozy doesn't charge anything less than like I don't even know, 500K when he acquires companies, whatever his fee is, right? Because it's all positioning. Everyone wants a magic pill. Like, this sounds like a magic pill, right? 90 days equals 10K. All you have to do is send people messages on social media and then they will buy from you. We will teach you the magic words that you need to know. We will teach you the magic words that you need to say, when to say it, how to make people want to buy. All you have to do is follow our sales script. That's the thing, that they'll give you a sales script too. And half of it is, it's like most of these programs, they're not even that good at sales themselves. Like, they're kind of pushy, they're kind of salesy, they're not smooth, they don't have that charisma. I mean, they do, but it's not like, it's different, you know? Like, when you talk to a real smooth, high-ticket closer that's actually good at sales, you know the difference between salespeople and closers. Most of these people don't have closers. They have salespeople that take the closing calls, right? And then they teach you the same sales process, which is basically push people into buying, pressure them into buying, try to force them, but try to make it seem like you're not forcing them while you force them. Like, that's what the sales scripts usually are. You just tell them to keep, I'm not even gonna get into that, but the way that they teach you sales in most of these programs, it's not that good. It's really not that good, right? If you've ever been on a sales call with people that try really hard to sell you, and it feels like they're not listening to you, and they're just reading a script, odds are they've probably been through one of these programs and they're still using the same sales script, right? Why do they sell you this? It's also super beginner friendly, because it's like you have low awareness, right? So if you've been in one of these business coaching programs, odds are you probably didn't know that much about business before you joined, right? Then you come in, you learn about sales, you learn about marketing, you're like, oh my God, that's what they did to me. And then as you get more and more experience, you're like, wait, they actually don't really care about me as much as I thought they did. They keep saying they do, they keep showing that they do, but they don't actually care. Because if they did care, then they would probably do something to actually make sure that I got results. Now, I'm not saying that all business coaches are evil, because like, I have business coaching included in my service. I still have some business coaches. Some of them are really, really, really good, right? But the coaching industry is just getting really big, and there's a lot of business coaches that sell you on organic marketing as their lead gen system. And one, lead gen is it's not efficient if you do it all manually. How are you gonna automate your lead gen if you have to message every single lead manually and you have to find them all manually? Like, targeting is all manual, getting their attention is all manual, converting them is all manual. Like, that's a lot. Like, you're not gonna get more than like 10 to 15 conversions in a day, tops, maximum, if you're lucky, from manual lead gen. Even 10 to 15 is a stretch, more like 5 to 10. If you have ads running, you can get like tens of conversions automatically in your sleep. You can wake up to 15 booked sales calls. I was asleep, I got 15 conversions. Wow, that does not happen with organic. Because here's the thing, right? Yeah, also it creates zero competition. Let me hit on this point real quick. If you're a business coach, let's say this, right? Like, let's say you're a business coach and you teach people how to like actually set up and run ads. Well, if they learn how to do exactly what you're doing, they could become competition for you. Like, let's say I'm a business coach, how to make 10K in 90 days, teach them everything, sales, marketing, offer, niche, positioning. And then I also teach them how to run ads on Facebook properly so that they actually convert, and how to set up a funnel as well. What's to stop your clients from literally stealing your offer and just advertising that themselves and then taking all your clients? Nothing. I could easily do that, right? Like, if I'm a business coach and I have this course, how to make 10K in 90 days, here's sales, here's everything, plus here's how to set up ads and a funnel and copywriting, everything you need to know. If I really wanted to, I could just literally pirate his entire course, Loom record the entire thing, use his ads and funnel training to set up a fucking solid funnel, excuse my language, and run ads to it and just sell the exact offer that I bought from him. And if I outmarket him, I could take all of his business. What's he gonna do? Nothing. He can't do anything. If I took all his clients, I won. Like these business coaches, they don't want to accidentally create competition for themselves. That's why they don't teach you what actually works. All of these business coaches, I guarantee you, 90% of them, they didn't cold outreach you. You saw an ad, or you saw a reel, or you saw a YouTube video, or you saw something to do with their branding that they don't teach you in their program. And that's what got you to book a call with them, and they sold you their program. Creates zero competition. You want to know why? Because the little guy can't compete with the boss. If you're the little guy, you can't do anything. You have to do what the boss tells you. And in this case, the client is the little guy, and the boss is the business coach that took his money and sold him what he doesn't even do anymore, if he ever did it in the first place. Because I guarantee you a lot of these business coaches never actually went through the cold outreach appointment setting phase like I did. Like most of us do, right? And here's the thing. And this is very, 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 very important. Like if you're serious about being an entrepreneur and you actually want to be a successful business owner, I'll even switch the color here. You need to drill this into your head, and you need to make sure that every single decision you ever make going forward related to anything in your life revolves around this. Right? Time is money. Time is money. And here's the thing. If you save this, but you lose this, you haven't saved anything. All you've done is you've lost time. Because this does not come back. This can come back. I can be negative $15,000 in debt, and tomorrow I can make a sale for $20K. All of a sudden, this completely changes. I could be 28. I can make one stupid decision. I'm in jail for 50 years. My entire life is gone. That never comes back. I wouldn't take risks with your time. I would take risks with your money. You can always get more money. If you're really, really, really broke, you can just drive Uber, make 3 to 4K a month. Take that, invest 2 to 3K a month into ads, sell a high ticket offer, make it all back in like 3 months. It's not hard. But I wouldn't take a chance with time. Oh my God, you want me to invest 3 months of my time into learning your program? If it doesn't work, you work with me for free until it does? Fast forward 6 months. Hey bro, I'm still not getting results. Oh, well then just keep doing what we say. We're improving our program. Fast forward another 6 months. Hey bro, I've made like 15K total since I joined in the last year. Oh, well you made 10K, didn't you? Yeah, but like I should have made more. Well, then that's your fault. Like, do you want to waste your time? Right? These offers, these business coaching offers like these, you can usually get one of these for somewhere between 5 to 10K. Now, 5 to 10K, that might sound like a lot of money, but it's not. It's really not. 5 to 10K is nothing. Like if you're a business owner, what are you going to do with 5 to 10K? That's 1 month's ad spend. What is 5 to 10K? Now you can think of like, let me save money, right? Let me save money. Let me get the cheaper option. Let me go find a coach that can teach me how to do it for free. 5 to 10K, I pay for his coaching program. You waste all of the time for making the wrong decision, right? Or you could hire somebody like me, and I'm not advertising my services. I'm literally just giving you an idea here, right? Instead of finding a coach that teaches you organic, I will show you how to make 10 to 50K a month for free, no paid ads, no funnels, just send people messages on social media, just post content, organic marketing, coaching program. You can pay them 5 to 10K and then spend 6 to 12 months figuring it out yourself, spending literally all of your time slaving away at your business, sending messages, posting content. Or you can find somebody like me and I'm like, you're gonna pay me a lot of money. It's not gonna be 5 to 10K. It's gonna be a 5-figure sum. You're gonna cover your own ad spend on top of that, but you're gonna make 50 to 100K per month within 3 months. If not, then I will continue my service for free until you do it, right? Now here's the difference. I'm not just gonna coach you. I'm gonna run your ads for you and I'm gonna bring you leads that you can close. It's a completely different story. Now sure, that's gonna cost a lot of money, right? But you know what that's gonna save you? It's gonna save you time. Why can I stand here and make such a bold claim? I've spent $50,000 on business coaches and mentors. I've been vastly disappointed with all but 2 of them. Well, 3 of them, I would say. I've had 7 business coaches. I was very disappointed by a lot of them. The most expensive ones, I think the cheapest one was $16K out of those 3. It's a lot of money, right? Most expensive ones taught me so much. And I saw what the other ones weren't teaching me because they learned from these guys, they kept the best stuff for themselves, and then they sold the rest to the market. If you want to save money, you're going to lose time. If you want to save time, you're going to lose money. But here's the thing, if you lose money, you can make it back. And if you save time, now you have more time to make money. If you lose time, you don't make it back, and now you've lost out on the money you could have made had you invested that time more wisely. Now, I know this video went on quite a few tangents, but I hope that resonated. I hope this has given you some clarity on what you're actually getting into when you buy a business coaching program, right? It's much better to find a service provider that can actually do for you what the business coach says they're going to teach you, because why would you spend all of this time learning how to do something yourself if you could just pay somebody to do it for you and they'll do it better than you because they're an expert at it? I don't know, that's just how I think, right? But hope this video resonated with you, hope it made sense. If you want to scale your business to 7 figures, now I'm gonna advertise my service a little bit. Click the link down below, watch a free video presentation that I put together on this exact topic. If you don't want to, no worries, but if you like this video, you're gonna like that one. So go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, watch that free video, and I will see you in the next one. Love you all, have a great day. Ciao.